The topic for this video is a survival guide for A-level maths. Now, you chose to do A-level maths, or perhaps you were pressured into it, who knows. Either way, we're here now. There's only one way out of it, and that's through, I'm afraid. So maybe the target's changed from getting an A star to just getting a C, but either way, we're just gonna do what we can to get you that grade. And here is my best advice to get you there. First of all, I'm going to recommend that you focus on pure maths. Two reasons for that. One is that the marks in pure maths are actually worth more. There are two pure maths exams and one paper split into mechanics and statistics. So working on the pure, you'll actually get more bang for your buck, let's say, by working on those topics. Two is that they are more fundamental. What you learn in pure also comes up in stats and mechanics. Topics I would really focus on in pure, make sure you are super confident with your algebra. Your indices need to be on point, quadratics, make sure you are familiar with different kinds of graphs. You can fluently change the subject of an equation, and that should be second nature to you. Just put in your time, make sure you are good with that. Differentiation, integration, make sure you have a good idea of exactly how they work and what they do, and trigonometry. You need a good way of solving trigonometric equations. Let's add logarithms to that list as well. A full list will appear on the screen at the moment, so now would be a good time to pause the video and make note of those topics that are absolutely fundamental. Tip number two, the next thing I would suggest is to make sure you are very confident with these formulaic questions. Questions where if you've done one of them, you can do all of them, because it's just a step-by-step process and they're all the same. The one that comes to mind is binomial expansion. You can do binomial expansion with very little knowledge of maths. You could probably teach it to a year 8 or year 9. They just need to go through the steps. So learn that. You don't really need any understanding. You will get those marks when that question comes up. Algebraic division is another one. Partial fractions, the trapezium rule. There's a few of these topics. You'll see what they are as you come across them. As you work through your past papers, you'll find, you know what? I've got that topic down. Just make sure you're not rusty on them by the time you get to the exam. Tip 3. Let's assume you are doing both mechanics and stats. People often tend to favour one over the other. So if you're a mechanics person, it's actually worth putting in a bit more time on mechanics. You'll get a really good mark in that exam. And stats, don't completely neglect it, because you need to get a decent mark in everything, but you can focus more on the one that comes more naturally to you. That way, you'll get more for the amount of time you put in. So it's worth doing that. Tip 4, and this is an important one because you won't hear it that often. Do not try to do everything. You can absolutely get a decent grade in A-level maths if you haven't mastered, let's say, parametric equations. Another difficult topic is anything with proof, algebraic proof. Many people find that really, really difficult. Trigonometric proof as well. Know your identities, but sometimes, however hard you work on it, it can be really hard to spot which one to use. So these topics, you can still get a decent grade without completely mastering those ones. Sometimes they're just not worth the time. The time is better spent on other things. Your exam strategy: do not waste lots of time staring at one question if you're never going to get there. If you are not sure how to do it, after a couple of minutes, move on to another one. You could even flip through the paper at the start and go to the questions where you know you are going to get good marks first. It can easily happen where you stare at one page for half an hour and then you do not have time to get all the really easy marks you could have got later on. So just bear that in mind. Tip 6, how can you study? I suggest that you go through past papers and you use those past papers specifically to identify weaknesses. Once you have found a weakness, a topic where you're not confident on, put the paper to the side. Use the internet, use YouTube, use your large language models to work out how to do that topic. Try and understand everything you did not understand previously. Do as many practice questions as you can until you are confident on that topic. If you are still struggling on that particular topic, make a note of it. You will bring that to your next tutoring session. That is how I suggest you use your study time as efficiently as you possibly can. Finally, there's just no replacement for good quality practice. So put in the time, there are no shortcuts.